one, I've got a messy desk because I'm working on a journal, and the journal is not much bigger than a postage stamp. But yeah, I'll show you that in a minute. I just first of all wanted to show you this lovely happy mail that I got from my pen pal Irene. I have a pen pal. I was designated her a couple of years ago in one of the Facebook groups, and we've just carried on because we just like each other's letters and that. So yeah, so we swap 3 ATCs each month. This month for March it was, you know, springtime. So look how lovely these are. I love these. Make it March, Spring Returns and Spring Farm. I love that Spring Farm one. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I love them all. Look at this one with the rain look. Love it. There's even like little bits in the background that look like rain look. Don't know how Irene's done that. It looks lovely. They're all lovely. I'm so chuffed with them. And they came in this little special little holder look like that. And she sent me these too as well. How cute are they? I love those. Yeah, so that was that part, the ATCs and the lovely paper clips. And then let's see, what else did I get? I got this lovely bookmark. Look at that, nice size bookmark that is. I got a postcard from her with a message on the back. I got these two big like postcard that says Happy Easter on it, and that says spring on it. And they're all plain on the back, so they'd make like nice pockets in a journal, wouldn't they? Or if you wanted to write to someone else on one of those, you could do. Then I got 2 envelopes with goodies in. This one's got tags in it, look. There's a bird one, look at that. Pretty that is. And then there's a florally one. Look at the bunnies, I love bunnies, I do. There's a bunny one, another florally one. Really pretty. And then these other 2, little bird one and a floral one. Really pretty they are, aren't they? And they came in that lovely envelope. And then another envelope. Look how pretty these envelopes are. And then we've got this little tag, so you can write on that side, and there's a picture on that side. We've got these little, look how cute these are. Look, there's a donkey, a goat and a piggy. I love them. I absolutely love them. And then we've got this, which is another little tag that you can write on the back of, and then this, which you can open up and write inside there. Aren't they cute? Lots of goodies I got from her. That was so nice of Irene. Thank you so much, Irene. Really pleased with those, I am. Lots of goodies there. And then this is what I'm working on. I'm working on a miniature Alice in Wonderland journal. It's for an upcoming collaboration that I'm doing where we are tasked to make a dolly-sized journal. So this is what I'm doing. So far I've got a pocket on there and some little tags inside there. I've made the cover, I've sewn, well, I've made it look as if I've sewn pages in. I haven't actually. I've made a little, this was a one keyring with the 4 cards on it, so I took it to pieces so that I could just use the cards on their own separately, because I thought they were a nice size. And then on the back of the cover I put go back, and there's some mushrooms there, and you can see that I've used coffee dyed paper inside to make the pages, and I've put some bobbles on some of the pages. See that? I can just cover that with a bit of paper, it'll be fine. Yeah, you can see my stitching in the middle there, more bobbles there. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a bit more work on this journal with you. I thought I'd come along and show it to you, because anyone that's doing the collaboration shouldn't see this because it's for my Dolly channel. So, and then on this page, so I've showed you that, haven't I? Oh, and this was cut off the back of a Graphics 49, was it Graphics 45? Graphics 45 book. And this was showing you what was inside the book. So it was just the right size for me to cut them out and use them to make this like tuck-in edge for the page. So I've got this as well, which is from another little book, but that book was smaller, so obviously they're smaller. This is a little sticker, but I thought you could write on the back of there. This page is for writing on, so it's just got the one little thing in the corner there. Then over here I made this belly band with an interactive bit on it. Look, this heart can go up and down on the belly band. It can move up and down, look. Yeah, and then I've got, you see I've got bits like this. I could use that as a pocket or as an edge strip. Yeah, cut it in half for an edge strip. But all I need on this page is a little picture. And what I've been using, actually what I used here, not there, that one's bigger, is, let me find them and show you. I've got everything all muddled up here. Hold on a sec. Here we are. Perfect, aren't they? They're just perfect. So I could maybe put one of the white rabbits on this page, because I haven't used him in it yet, so I'm going to do that. And all I've been doing is just peeling them off carefully. Yeah, they're like stickers, they're stuck on there, so you can, if you're careful, you can peel them off. I'm sure that's what you're supposed to do with them anyway. And then just glue them, just stick them onto the page. Because this is what I do with my big journals. When I do a writing page, I do a little something in the corner of the page. So that's what I'm doing in this journal. I'm so chuffed with how it's coming out, and I'm so pleased I found those nail. Actually, someone sent me those. They were a gift in some Happy Mail I got. So, I mean, that's wonderful, isn't it? So I've had a belly band, I've had a pocket, I've had a side thing. What can I do on here? We could have a different sort of pocket, I think. Maybe a corner pocket like that. So I've got all these little pieces of cardlock that I've been saving. That could make a nice corner pocket, couldn't it? I could even probably put it across the top there like that. Let's see, we'll cut it out and then we'll decide where we're going to put it. And cut it out like this. I know it needs to go along that line. And then I could glue it there, and then I just need to make something to pop inside it, don't I? I could even put a little decal on the top of there. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? So let's glue that. We'll just glue it round the edge. That's not normally how I do a corner pocket, but because this is so tiny, I don't think, I mean I could, but I'm just going to do it like this time. There we go. And glue that down there. There we go. And then I just need to make something to go inside there. So I could make something using the other side of this paper, couldn't I? Let's make something using that, I think. That's really pretty, isn't it? So I want it to be quite big. So I'm going to cut up here, because that would be too wide if I added that in as well, wouldn't it? I'm going to cut up here like this. And then maybe cut the little bit off, a little bit off the bottom. And then I'm not sure whether they'll fit in the corner around the... Oh yeah. Yeah, we should be able to do that. There we go. And then on the back I need some just plain paper, which I've got some scrap pieces of plain paper here, look. That actually will be fine, and I'm just going to tear it across there like that, and then across there like that, and then down the side as well. Not sure if I made this too narrow now. Let's have a look. Let's see. It's too long, but it's not too narrow. It'll be fine. I'll just take a little bit off the top. Then I'm going to get my ink and just ink around it. Like that, and I'm going to ink around this as well. Isn't that pretty though? Came out really pretty, that did. Just adds, you know, it's got quite a lot of interest to it, I think, with the writing and the flower and that blue paint and that as well. So yeah, it's just like making one for a big card, but making it for a small card. For a small journal rather, not card. Oh dear me. So I'm excited because on Sunday, me and some of my friends, Zoe and Judy, we're going to Craftorama at the Lincolnshire Showground. So I'm excited for that. It should be good. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to take any video in or not. I wouldn't have thought so, but you know, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. So pop that onto there. So that's writing space for the doll. And then put that into there like that. See? Oh, look how nice that looks. And then on this page, we've got this nice edge. So that can be written on as well. Then over we go to the next page. Oh yeah, this is my little pockets, isn't it? So I'm going to glue, what I did when I put this paper on, I folded it up rather than cutting it off. So I'm just going to glue put some glue down the edge of here to hold that closed. Like that. And then the same on this one. There we go. There we are. So now I need to decorate the pockets and find something to put in them. So, where's my lid? Here it is. It's not a lid, it's just a pin. I need to put a new pin on it because I've broken that one. It's actually an earring. I use a silver earring wire and then it doesn't go rusty. So we could have some words on there. That one's got dormouse on it. Yeah, that's an idea. We could have the black spotty side. I just want to look at the size of these and see whether they're going to be any use or not. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick, I'm not sure about the fan because where does that come into it? I'm sure it must do. The clock, yeah, we will use the fan because the clock's too big actually. So let's use the fan. And we'll put it just there like that. So we've got a little tear in the top and that'll hold the tear closed. And then we'll put the white rabbit on the other page. Like that. And then these ones I'm going to put on some card and then cut them out and they can be journaling cards. Okay, so I'll put some of them in these pockets. I think 2 in each pocket should be enough. I'm going to just go around the edge of them all. Or just around the edge of the 4 I'm putting in the pocket at the moment, at least. So that's those pages done. Ooh, love it. Love, love, love. How adorable is this journal? I'm so chuffed with it. Right, then we get to these pages. So I'm thinking maybe a pocket here from the, you know, from the inside of the part of the page rather than the outside. Here are my little things if I need those. And then I've got these that I want to use as well. I'm thinking if I just glued her at the bottom, across the bottom, I could make something, well, I could tuck these behind her, couldn't I? Yeah, I could, but we won't do that on this page. But that's what I'm going to do with them, that's why I've got them there. So I need something from the side of the page, don't I? And I want it to come from the centre. So let's have something. We've not used this, have we? No, we've not used that, but really I'd rather have card. Could glue it onto card. Let's do that. Right, so to cut it up here, that's how far I want it to come out. And then across there like that. Yep, and then some edging. There we go. So how do I do it that side? Yeah, I think I'm going to do it that side because there's more things to cover up there than there are there. Yeah, going to do it that side like that. Let's make a tag. So I'm going to cut that bit off there. I'm going to just straighten that up a tiny tad. It's not quite straight. And then use that as a template for that side. Oh, it's a bit fiddly when it's so tiny. Cut that up there like that. There we go. Perfect. And then if I want to, I can make a little tiny hole in it, because I do have a tiny or smaller hole maker. There we are. And I could put a little picture on there as well if I wanted to, couldn't I? So let's see. Where are my little pictures? Here they are. Are they going to be too small? Yep. Oh, I could use that big. It says Rabbit Magic. Maybe I could use that. I'll try. Yeah, it just says rabbit now. I can't see the bit where it says magic. Let me see if I can get that out. There we go. There we are. So that makes a nice little tag, but it'll have to go in later because you can't really put a tag in that's the same colour as the pocket. So let's see, what could we use? Maybe some of this. I don't know what you do with this. I don't. It's I got it in Happy Mail and I don't know what it's for, so I'm going to use it to make a tag with. And I have my tag template somewhere just here. So I'll use that as a template to cut out this tag. There we go. That should work perfectly. That'll actually fit on there, so I'm going to put that on there. A little clock. Or pocket watch, as I should say. And then I can go around the edge of it, because I forgot to do that before I stuck the clock on. Or the watch, rather. And then the back's light enough to write on anyway, so we're all right with that. So that can go in there, and I want something else in there as well, a journaling card maybe. So I'm looking for some more card. Here we go. There's this piece which is from the It's Curiouser and Curiouser, and I think it's by Stamperia, and it is the Halloween. Oh no, it's Graphics 45, yeah, Graphics 45, not Stamperia. And it is the Halloween Alice kit, but I think, you know, some of the pieces you can use in here, it works fine. I really cannot cut straight for toffee. There we are. So now we have two. We have the tag and the card, and I don't mind that that's sticking out a little bit. I might put a bit of string through there. Just trying to think if my string is going to be too... Oh, I know what I can do. I can... Here we are. And what I'm going to do is twist it so that it's just one strand instead of three. I think it's three, or was it four? Well, we may never know. I think it's three. And then I can take that like that and use these for something else, like another tag. And then I can fold it in half like that. Pop it through the tag like that. And then put it through the hole like that. And cut it down a little bit shorter. There we go. Pop that in there like that. And then I'm thinking on this page I'm going to find a tiny paper clip to paper clip something onto this page. Okay, so I knew I had some of these, and these are just the perfect size, I think. So now I need to make something, and I'm going to make it out of this, I think. Oh, what about a card? Well, they're not full cards though, are they? Well, that might work. Is that going to be... Let's just cut it down a little bit. I'm going to cut the stamp edge off it. It's got a stamp edge on it. I'm just going to cut that off so that it looks more like a... It's got the 15C on it, but, oh, you know, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that bit. And then across the bottom. Then we'll trim the corners or round the corners. If you use the back as it is, we can get my ink to do a bit of inking. I'm just wondering, you know, whether I put anything in that belly band. I'm going to go and look in a minute, and if I haven't, I'll put that in it. So that can go on there like that. That, oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And then over here, oh yeah, let me just check that belly band had something in it. I don't think it did, you know. No, it didn't. So I'm going to put that in there. That's my interactive belly band look. Love it. Yeah, it really is coming along perfectly, isn't it? I'm so chuffed with it. What can we have on here? We'll have this page. No, we'll have that page as a writing page. So on here we'll put a pocket across the bottom, I think. And for that, I think I'm going to use this. And I'm going to do it on this side. How deep do we want it? If I do it quite deep, then I can fit, you know, it's easier to fit a picture on it if I do it quite deep, isn't it? So I'll do it like this. And then, yeah. Rather it was too small and too big, that's it. And then I'm going to round the corners. I'm going to put some of my ink around it. Hoping that like the fanned out cards are going to, look, I think it's a book actually, are going to fit on there. Let's glue it down. I mean, there really is no wonder I lose stuff, is there, with all this lot on the desk. But I like to have everything that I might use here, you know, so that I can find it and use it if I want to. I don't want it, I mean, I always tidy it up after I've done, but I do like everything to be together. I have bags with bags and things with, like, all my Alice things are in one thing and all my other journal things are in another, and yeah, stuff everywhere. So where was that fan thing? Here it is. Yeah, that's going to be too big, isn't it, again? I love that. I'm going to put it on a page and I'm going to just glue it down the bottom and it'll be a tuck spot. So let's see, what else could we have on there? We can't have that. I think that's going to be too big as well. Yeah, that's going to be another tuck spot. Yep, I don't think I can use any of these. Could I use the Mad Hatter? No, so let's see. I have that hat there. Maybe it's a possibility. Oh, I've got that bird, but I'm not sure what he's got to do with Alice, if I'm honest. I've got these that are like little stamps, but they're a bit dull, the colours are, so that puts me off a bit. Do you know, I've found another thing of them here, look. 1, 2, oh no, I must have put it there. I do have these. Oh, what about that dormouse? Will he fit? Let's see. Oh, I think he will. Let's have him on then. Because he is very cute. But I'm going to have to take that white edge off him. I do not like the white edge. Pop that on there. I never even tried if it would fit, did I? I knew it would because I'd laid this over the top of it like that. Not that, the other bit. Oh, where did it go even? Well, I had it somewhere, but I knew it would fit because I'd had that over the top of it. So now what I need, where on earth did it go? It's here, look. This bit. Look at that with the dodo on it. I might cut that out. Like that. So now I need something to go inside this card. So I need something with a bit different, don't I? Oh, we've got this. So I'm thinking, it's going to be too wide, so I need to cut it a bit smaller. And I'll just turn it into a journaling card. Love it. And then that can go in there like that. Oh, this is so lush. I absolutely love it. So chuffed with that. And then that can be a writing page. Or can it? Shall I have it as a writing page or shall I have it as a picture page? I think I might just glue that down onto there like that, you know, and have it as just as a picture page. I'm going to do that because that is just lovely. I really want to put that in. Well, you know, I want to put them all in, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to fit them all in at this rate. I'll put that there like that. Painting me roses red. There we go. Oh. Then on this page, so I've got a few pages to go, have I? How many have I got? 2, 4, 6, oh, 8, 10, 12 more to do. Wow, I don't know, I've got 12 more to do. These need to be lined up like this. It's gone a bit awry, hasn't it? It's not quite lined up. And then what I'm going to do is get a little bit of this paper and cut it. Like that. Get some glue on it. And then glue it over this bit. Like that. There we go. Yes, just what I needed. So back to here, and I want to put, I really like the fanned out cards, or I don't know whether it's fanned out cards or whether it's a book, but that's what I really like, and I really want it in the book. I need to put it on a wide enough page though, and then I can tuck something behind it. But I'm only going to take the sticky bit off just up to where it starts to fan out like that. So I'm going to just cut across there like that. See? And then just that bit will glue down like that. And then I can do one of my cards. I don't know why I bother doing the red ones because you really can't see it, can you? We can do the back of them. I'll put 2 in, I think. There's 1. And then we'll do a blue one as well. Or maybe even that one. We'll do this one. Will that work on there? Well, very slightly. There we go. So I've got those 2 in there. That's that page done. Love it. I absolutely love that. I don't know why. I'm crackers. You know I'm crackers. So do we have another belly band? I'm thinking this is a writing page. So we'll find a little sticker to go on there. Let's have one of Alice this time. This is the Alice in Dream one. Yeah, that one was called Magic Rabbit, wasn't it? Or Rabbit Magic 1, 2. The other one is all cards, which is, you know, I might find a use for that later, but at the moment I just want a little Alice to go just there on that writing page. Perfect. And then on here I'm thinking of a page edge. I haven't done one of those yet, so what to do it in. That's nice, I like that. So I don't want it as long as my page. Yeah, that's going to be lovely. And then I'm going to fold it in half like this. I'm going to give it a bit of a shape. Just want a bit of shape to it. I don't want it just all plain. I'm going to give it a scalloped edge, I think. There we go. And then I'm going to put some glue just in here. We'll have liquid glue for that. Like so. And then I'm just going to glue it like that. And let's get it with the dry wipe. This side as well. Very good. And then on here you can put some pictures. We can have Alice in the middle. I like this Alice here. She looks pretty good. She's going to go in the middle like that. And then I could either have a bow either side of her. I think I'm going to have a bunny actually. He's not a bunny, he's a white rabbit. The white rabbit, like that. And then I've got another one that's pointing the other way, so we'll have him as well. Like that. I do think we might fit a bow on as well. Let's try it. Yes. It's very fiddly because they're so small. Gluing it on straight. That's better. There we are. So, yeah, that's really good, I think. And then I need to find something to tuck into there. So, let's see. So what I'm thinking is that this here is different paper to what I've used so far. So I'm going to use that. This side, look, I haven't used any like that, and I can put a picture on there. So let's crop the edges. Or I could put the picture on the other side and leave this bit to write on. That would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. So that bit's for writing on, and I'll put a picture on this side. Yes. Go round it with my colour, because that'll show up really well on there. On this side, anyway. There we go. That needs a little bit of refreshing there. Will he fit on there? I think he will if I trim that edge off. Of course, he's got that white edge on. I don't think it's a sticker. I think it's a piece of card, yeah. So we'll trim him down. There we go. Bit of a rub with a dry wipe, and we are ready. So I can pop him into there like that, and that will just hold him into place. That little side bit will. Oh, look at that! I love it. I love it so much. And I've got a little dangle here. Look. Then I need to decorate this side as well. So what am I going to put on this side? I'd love to put that there, but that's not going to work. Right. So I've got some stamps here. Could maybe put one of those on it. One of the ones that goes side, you know, is orientated sideways rather than, or rather landscape and not portrait. So which one's a landscape? Let's have this one. So it has a stamped, like a frilly edge on it, like a stamp would. There's more there, look, there's 2 sheets of them. They're very good, aren't they? Plenty of them, I mean. So that can go in the middle. Like that, and I just need something there and there then, something smallish. Oh, what about clocks? Watches rather, not clocks, watches. Let's have a watch each side. One there. And one there. Ah, yes, perfect. And now I need another card to go in here. I did really like those ones that actually were cards, but they're missing, the bottom part is missing from them, and it's annoying me. Yeah, I don't want to use them because the bottom is missing off them. So let's see, we've got some pictures here. I do like this one here, that's what I've got on the front cover. Yeah, I think I could cut that out. I'm going to cut it out like this. I don't want it to be too fussy. And then put it onto some card, which is here. What is my knife doing over there? Apart from gluing itself to things it has no business gluing itself to. Right, so that's going to go onto this piece of card, like that. I'm going to cut around it again because I'm going to have a shaped journal card this time. I do like a shaped journal card, and it can be written on the back of, and it matches the front of the journal, so that's going to work really well, I think. And then what I'm going to do is call that it for now because the video is getting pretty long. And then once I may come back on and finish it with you, I have to have it done by the 30th, or I may finish it and then do a flip through. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing my mini journal. I hope you got some inspiration from it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.